Alright guys, how's it going? And you knew this was going to happen. I have the other one on the mod, 5 of the biggest, smokiest, vapiest tanks on the market right now. And it's basically going to be like a vape cloud Olympics. So I got 5 tanks, 5 coils. Before I tell you what tank and what coils will be competing in this event. First, the rules. I'm going to do 150, 200, 250, and 300 watt rounds. Each round will take a little break to let my mod cool off. And if after 250, if a coil really feels like it's barely there and it's about to dry hit, that one will not be going on to the 300 round. So to start things off, we have the CigPet ECO 12 with the I put the T12 coil in. It goes up to 350 on that, so it's roundabout, keeps the competition level. The TFV8 with the T10 coil, that goes up to 300 watts. We got the Melo300 with the Sextuple, that goes up to 300. We got the Maxo V12 with the V12 coil in there, that goes to 315. And we have the Cloud Beast King with the V12 coil, that goes up to 350 watts. So right off the bat, we're going to start off with 150 watts. This is the opening round, so this flavor isn't going to be a major part of this. It's just going to be if it can hold the juice, it can hold some flavor, and it can make a giant ass cloud. So here we go. So you guys be the judge. Pretty respectable at $1.50. This one is not a new coil. I'll let you know what is new. This T10 coil is not new. It's probably about halfway through its lifespan, just to be honest. Oh, your F1 needs to be open on that. And these are all using 80-20 fucking liquids, so they all came from the same batch. Some of them have OJ Crimson. The other ones have the tapped out. It's gonna get a little foggy in here, so I'll need those in between rounds just to clear out the vape a little bit. Right now I'm liking that T10's flavor at 150. That's pretty damn good. They're all gonna produce excellent vapor at 150, and they're all gonna be easily vapable at 150. It's once you get to like 250, it's gonna get a little dicey. So the Sextuple on the Melo300, brand new coil. Taste, taste is subjective on each coil, and that one I felt had the least amount. We get the Maxo V12. And you guys, I'm going to show you the clouds. I'll talk about the taste. You guys, if you want, in the comment section, let me know which one you thought produced the nicest cloud. That's the best one so far for me, vape-wise. That was good taste and good cloud. Of course, I'm going to let you know what I thought, but I still want to hear what you guys think. Let's get vaping here already. I got that little vape nut down there too, just to, try to keep the vapey piece. That was a man-sized hit. So I'm going to let this cool off a minute. I'm going to get rid of some of the vape, and we'll go right in the 200 watt round. Now it is the 200 watt round. Oh, there you go. So do them all at 200. And I'm not trying to rush through this. I just don't want this to take 20 minutes and torture you fellas. So we got the ECO T12 coil at 200 watts. It's a much warmer vape now. And thank you to my friend August Powers for the little tip on these. Appreciate that. So that was a little bit of a warmer vape. You're not going to be able to take in those giant clouds, but I just want to be able to do like a couple seconds on these things. So now we got the T10 coil in the old regular old Cloud Beast. Thick, rich, delicious clouds. It's what you come to expect with a Cloud Beast. They're all getting still rich, delicious, vapey, foggy clouds. This apartment is going to be a mess after this is done. And it's also the little breaks in the rounds give the coils a chance to cool down. I don't want to keep vaping them, but you know, keep the boiling hot vape to a minimum once you get up to like 250. So now we got the Melo300 with the Sextuple. Better taste on a 200 watt shot. Funny enough. Nice, warm vape. It's getting to that point where it's going to get real hot the next round. It's still putting out. Excuse me. My allergies coming on. I've been stuffy today. But same nice, rich, delicious cloud. Good vape. This one, I'm thinking the Maxo is going to be right there at the end because it's just that's a good coil, especially when they're new. They're fucking amazing. Yeah, this coil is a fucking monster. It has one purpose, and that's just to vape anything out. As you can tell, that one produced quite a bit of vapor, but it held the taste very, very well. Very well. Well, that's not even getting warm yet. Now we got the new and improved Cloud Beast King. Nope. It's dry hitting a little bit. I had this coil sitting in a bag. So I'm gonna give it a second. I could always edit this out if it takes too long, but it already bubbled up pretty well. Still giving rich, delicious clouds. Even though sitting in a bag, I keep the bag sealed so the moisture stays in. I wrap it up nice and tight because you can, you know, if you leave the coils out, you know, they don't work as well when you try to put them back in the tank. But all of them, rich, very delicious cloudage. So I think the 250 rounds when things will start to get a little separation in the competition. So I'll be back in a few minutes whenever this vape clears out, and we'll do the next one. Now this is where the real fun begins. This thing we're starting off at 250, so this will separate the weak from the strong. So same order, no reason to change that. Do the ECO 12 first. It gets really hard to take in this vape. I might have to take a couple extra pulls. The taste is still pretty good on it, and the vape it's putting off is just too much. And I think that's what's going to be the problem with all these. But the taste is still good. That's what I liked about the ECO 12 when I did the review. The taste was fucking awesome still. So these tanks have gotten good and they've cooled down quite a bit by now. So the T10 coil and the TFV8. T10 still holding his own. Real good flavor. Nice vapor. Still getting a good. Still getting really good flavor out of that. That is quite impressive that it's still that good. And that's last year's model. I mean, honestly, if I wasn't doing vape reviews, I'd probably still be on the TFV8. Pretty goddamn happy about that. So now we got the Melo300. The Sextuple coil in here is working better for me than the one I did the review with, so I'm a lot happier with this one. Wow. is really holding its own. It's wicking up pretty fast. Taste is consistent. Not bad. It's getting pretty hot now. Second pull, it's not roasting, but it's noticeably warmer. Impressive. Very impressive. So now we got the Maxo V12. I'm going to be pretty fucking vaped out after this. So I might take like a 3-hour vape break. That OJ Creamson smells good when it's nice and warm. That one sounded the loudest out of the 250 so far, but it hit the smoothest. Very smooth hit. Vapor production is fucking crazy on this thing. And they all get pretty warm, but they're all doing the OJ Creamson. That's got the best flavor by far. Not by far, but it's definitely got the best flavor for me. So now the old Cloudbeast King. Make sure that's wide open. It feels like it's on the verge of dry hitting. That might be because the coil is a touch on the sitting in the bag side. Not bad. I think I'm gonna let that one sit and come right back with that. So it should be good now. It's bubbling up nice and on its own now. But the taste was good. Just that second hit, it was flattening out at the end, and I don't think that was the coil's fault. I think that was me sitting it in the bag's fault. Would help if you open the airflow. Nope. All the way. Good flavor, nice vapor production. The flavor is good. It's not sitting as good as like the Maxo or the T10 or all of them. Actually, it's got probably the lowest flavor on all of them so far, but I don't think that's totally the coil's fault. But it's still good. It's still amazingly, all of these are good at 250. So do the 300 watt and come right back. Ohm Tank Olympics, final round. So everything now is at 300. That is the maximum I have in my vape arsenal is 300. So one day we will go further when I get a better mod. So it's 300 on the ECO 12. This is good to 350. 350. So let's see what she's got. That is an awful lot of vape. It's just too much vape, but taste-wise, it's still awesome. So, still, I think that I'm getting a feeling the Maxo, the Maxo in the Maxo in the ECO Tank might be my favorite, but let's see. That was a lot hotter, but the vapor production was off the fucking charts. Damn, that is a good coil. That is a fine coil. So, no down marks on that one. So let's see. They both performed excellent. I mean, they might not even pick a favorite on this one. They might just be good tanks at that range. So let's see. See if the Melo Sextuple can hang with these guys. It's got the lowest sound so far, but the hottest vape. It's handling its business. It's definitely handling its business, and it is it's going full bore and making sure it can take another hit. So it's wicking pretty fast. Yeah, that's why sometimes it pays to wait. This Sextuple coil is acting way better than the first one I had. So let's see the Maxo. This can live up to my hype. Definitely the loudest. Let's see. It's the hottest, but it delivered the fastest vape. So, wow, that is tasty too. It is like squirting juice in your mouth. Jesus Christmas. So, I'll do this one, then I'll tell you what my favorite one was to vape. Make sure the on the Cloud Beast King that the airflow is open on this one. Yes, it is. Let's see. Not too loud. It hit pretty well. I think with a newer coil, this would be a little bit better, but not too bad. Not bad at all. So now, all things considered, the ECO 12. ECO 12. I'm gonna give that one more hit. Yeah, I think still. I mean, if I had to go down to 2, I'm gonna hit the 8 one more time. That coil performed surprisingly well. Let's see. Not as well as the other ones. So my honest opinion, by the slimmest of margins too. Not to shit talk anybody, but if I was gonna vape 2 of them just based on their vapor and their clouds, I'm probably going with the Maxo and 2 Ijoy tanks, the Maxo V12 and the Ijoy CigPet. The flavor and the vape was good. If I had to pick a favorite out of the 2, it would still be ECO tank. It just performs great. It's been a perfect tank so far as I've used it. Haven't gotten a drip out of it. Haven't gotten a dry hit out of it. And it's just a damn good tank. That is my favorite tank to vape still. It's the Ijoy ECO 12. The 16 coil I don't want to put next. I can't even take it up to. I can't take it past 300. So there's kind of no point. Gonna need some rehydration after that because I'm dehydrated. So that's my pick. I mean, you could tell me to go fuck off or whatever, but that's the one I like. It's all subjective to the vapor, but I'm picking the ECO 12. That is an outstanding goddamn tank. But high marks for everybody else. Every other tank did a pretty good job. Even that T10 coil did a pretty good job. The TFV12 did a damn good job, and the and this thing came in a close second. But so that's it, guys. That is I guess the Ohm Tank Olympics. So thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing. But if you want to subscribe, if you haven't already, it'll be down there somewhere. My head will pop up. There'll be a link to another video, and I'll see you guys. I don't know what the hell I'm doing next, but I guess I'll do something on Thursday for you guys. Either be a juice review or be the CigPet RTA. RDA. I keep saying that, RTA. It's RDA. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you later.